Thanks. Two babies were born in the hospital the same day, two little babies. They put them in the same room, they're just laying there looking at each other. Each family came in and took their baby away. Babies live their entire lives. 85 years later, by a bizarre coincidence, they end up in the same hospital, in the same room, laying on their deathbeds, just laying there looking at each other. One of them said to the other one, "So, what did you think?" I remember the first time I ever went to sleep. My mother said, "Stephen, go to sleep." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Go all the way down to the end of Tired and take a right." So I went all the way down to the end of Tired, and just out of curiosity, I took a left, and my mother was there, and she said, "I thought I told you to go to sleep." I knew I wasn't going to be the first child born, even before I was born. There was graffiti in the womb. Bob was here. I have two brothers and one sister. My sister has three brothers and no sisters. When she was little, I would tease her. I'd say, "You're not really in this family. You don't have any sisters." If you shoot a mime, should you use a silencer? I have a fax machine. I have fax waiting. For a while, I was in the Centrifugal Air Force. Came home dizzy every night. When I was little, my mother was always feeding me pancakes with maple syrup. But somewhere along the line, she switched to truth serum. I'd be eating the pancakes saying, "I'm the one who broke the window." But I caught on to this because I realized every time I ate pancakes a few hours later, I got the shit beat out of me. And one day she said, "You want some pancakes?" I said, "No, I don't like pancakes." She said, "How about some waffles?" I said, "Yeah, I'll have some waffles." A few hours later, I got the shit beat out of me. If you didn't know me, would you think I was a stranger? You never know what you have till it's gone, and I wanted to know what I had, so I got rid of everything. My school colors were clear. I'm not naked, I'm in the band. I'm staying in an old hotel. They sent me a wake-up letter. Near the elevator, there's an existentialist map. It says, "You are here," all over it. One time I stayed in a hotel, the pool was on the 23rd floor. I couldn't believe how deep it was. I was walking home one day, I accidentally fell asleep in somebody's satellite dish. My dreams were showing up on TVs all over the world. I have several theories of things and stuff. My theory of evolution, I think Darwin was adopted. One time I went fishing with Salvador Dali. He was using a dotted line. He caught every other fish. I'm working on a campaign to take all the salt out of all the oceans because I think the fish are getting high blood pressure. I don't like the sound of my phone ringing, so I put my phone inside my fish tank. I can't hear it anymore, but I can tell when I need a call, though, because the fish go back and forth like this. I go down to the pet store. Give me another 10 guppies. A lot of calls yesterday. Taking Lamar's classes. No one's having a baby. I'm just having trouble breathing. Every day I like to put a little bit of time aside and just forget about it. So at the end of the year, I have a few days to myself. There was a spider on my refrigerator. I couldn't kill him. I just couldn't kill him. So I handcuffed him. Later on, he talked me into letting him go. Then I killed him. Babies don't need a vacation, but I still see him at the beach. It pisses me off. When no one's looking, I'll go over to the little baby's lane. I'll say, "What are you doing here? You haven't worked a day in your life." Little baby laying on a little dish towel. Trying to get a little tan. To impress his little friends. See my diaper line? Came home late one night, had the remote control thing for the TV rather than the garage door opener. It was out in front of my house like this. The house kept changing. I got it back to the original house. I just left the car outside. Then I went in. I was watching TV with the garage door opener. I pushed the button and the screen went up. There were little rakes and little lawnmowers inside. My favorite chair is a wicker chair. It's my favorite chair because I stole it. I was at a party, a very crowded party. When no one was looking, I went over to it and I unraveled it. I stuck it through the keyhole in the door. The girl was in it, was almost killed.